Hola, clase. Mr. Cappy back here for round 6. So today we're talking about phase 6, where you're going to make a crossword or a word scramble in order to practice the vocabulary. So first things first, we're going to head to the page, and the first thing it tells us to do is to go to proprofs.com/game/crossword/create. So we're going to head to that website, and when you get there, you need to make sure that you log in. So you go up to the top part up here, and you click on log in. And you can log in with your social network, which is Google. So click on the Google one, and it'll have you log in with your Google account. If you don't do this, you won't be able to save your work, and it will make for a bit of a problem. So please make sure that you do this first so you save your work. That way, if you ever quit or you leave before finishing the crossword puzzle, you can come right back to it. All right, now that we're logged in, we're going to click on Create and choose the crossword or the word scramble. So we can either choose to create a crossword or a word scramble. So for the sake of this one, I'm going to create the crossword. You can do the word scramble if you'd like. It really isn't any different. This setup is the same. You're going to create words and hints. The words we're using for this first section here are the basic verbs. So call it Basic Verbs Unit 1 again, and use the basic verbs. I only put 5. You're going to actually click the Add More Words button. You need to have 15. According to the directions, it says you need to use 15 words from our vocabulary. So once you have your 15 words, you're going to come back to the crossword puzzle here, get your 15 words in here, Spanish on the left, English on the right, and click Create My Game. It'll create you a little crossword puzzle, and once you play game, it'll show it to you. Now, obviously, yours will be much bigger than mine is because you'll have 15 words, not 5. But now that I have it here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this very familiar symbol here that says Embed on your website. And just like we talked about before, we want to embed this. So let's click on that, and here's an embed code. So we'll copy that, right-click, copy, or Control-C if you prefer. And we'll do the same things we did for the Quizlet assignment. We're going to go find our website, Casa de Cappy 2, or whatever you call yours. Hopefully it's not Casa de Cappy 2. All right, go into the Unit 1 Basic Verbs. Get on to the bottom of your page, and let's click Embed. We have a code again, and we're going to paste our code right here. And insert. Now, you'll notice that it doesn't nearly look big enough. So for this one, you're going to want to give it more space. You're going to want to give it a full all the way across, and just go down with it until the whole thing fits. You're not going to ever get the whole thing to fit because it'll resize itself, but as long as you get down to the bottom part of it, like right there, you can see how the crossword creator thing at the bottom is there. As long as you get to that point, you should be pretty good. Now you see if you go down a little farther, it doesn't really change things. So as long as you reach the edge of that, that's really as far as you need to go. And like we talked before, you're going to want to put some kind of background behind it. It looks like ugly white right now. I would say maybe for this one, just the emphasis would actually look really good with this. All right, and my crossword puzzle's in there. Yours will take just as long as mine did, except you got to put a few more words in there. All right, guys, we are almost done with the first unit here. We have one more thing left to do, so I will see you again when we hit phase 7 and finish off this unit.